to my main channel. I'm Bruce Coleman. This is another Bali COVID-19 update for June 26th, 2020. And we've got a lot today, so let's get started. First, the numbers. 42 new cases yesterday, and they were spread around, most in Denpasar and Badung. There's still issues with markets, along with other things. These are all Indonesian cases, no foreigners. And 1,158 positive cases now, 646 recovered, 9 deaths, and 503 patients still active. And so you see, remember a few weeks ago it was 100. We're talking about less than 100, and now it's up to 503. And so there could be some issues with hospitals and rooms. From the news, it says that they're going to be putting people up in quarantine in hotels, and so they've got they're adding some hotels because cases are going up and up. So this is far from over, unfortunately, and so let's get going. Okay, beware of kites. Why beware of kites? At least one person has been killed already. This is kite season. It's windy. There are kites everywhere. You can't see the strings. People are not careful with their kites. They get excited. They don't pay attention. I got tangled up in the kite string yesterday. You can't see these things. If you're on a motorcycle, it can be really dangerous. This is the least gruesome photo I was able to find. The guy who was killed. Don't want to see that photo. And so you get this on your neck. You're driving a motorbike, so be careful. If you see a lot of kids out in the street, if you're here on the island now, you see a lot of kids gathered out in the street, and there's kites up there, watch yourself. Go slowly. Make sure you're not going to run into a string. Kids don't always pay attention. So be careful out there. Okay, some good news for digital nomads. Well, if you're here on the island, or if you've been here, or if you read about it, you know that Bali is one of the favorite places for digital nomads, according to the article linked down below. Jambu is ranked second in best places for digital nomads. I'm not sure why. I guess I see a lot of people, people like Jambu. And, well, I'm not going to go into Jambu. So, why good news for digital nomads? Well, the deputy governor has said that he wants Bali tourism to embrace digital nomads. And so he's mentioned that digital nomads, it's time for Bali to recognize that people are working online, and that Bali can be a strategic place for digital nomads to come and work. So Bali shouldn't be just for play. They should recognize some people want to work and play as well. And he said Bali has a lot of great places for digital nomads. He's done some touring of the island to see these, and he said that there are high quality facilities, and further that Bali has gotten used to the idea of working online, and since the pandemic, the government sees this as a great avenue to attract more visitors. And so, what does that mean? Well, it means that finally the government is going to recognize that there are a lot of people here working online. This has been going on for a long time. The government's really never taken a stand, as far as I know, and they're going to recognize this. Now, there was nothing in the article about what's going to happen with visas. Are they going to be issuing special visas for people that are working online. Is this going to be a way to generate revenue? Yeah, my guess is yes, it is going to be a way for them to generate revenue. That they'll come up with a visa, but there was really nothing concrete. It was just, yeah, digital nomads are here. Bali is a great place. We want to attract people. Let's make this welcoming to digital nomads in the new normal period that is going to happen once we get the COVID-19 under control here. And so, if you're a digital nomad and you're worried about the visa situation, well, this can be good news. If you're a digital nomad and you don't really care about the visa situation, and they decide to start issuing certain visas for being a digital nomad, and you don't want to get one, that could be bad news. But overall, I think it's great. They're recognizing this, so let's make it better. One of the things the article had said was the cost of living is cheap. And they said $1,322 per month. That's pretty expensive. So I'm assuming that these are people who are paying for some pretty nice places in Gianyar. And average internet speed of 19 megabytes per second. Well, 19 megabytes per second is nothing. I have 100 on an indie home, and I'm lucky when I get 100. I'm lucky when I get 50. So some more work has to be done on the infrastructure for that. But good news. Okay, let's go on to tourist antics. Okay, well, foreigner antics. I talked about the problems that foreigners have made in the COVID-19 era before. This has been really a hot issue. Went viral. There was a spiritual gathering in the Ubud area, in Gianyar. Foreigners and some photos of this were placed on social media, and some people that were not happy about this because we're not supposed to have gatherings, right? This is forbidden. And the government has expressly made this aware on all sorts of social media sites. Well, what's it called? The House of Om had a spiritual gathering and invited as many people as you can get, and apparently around 60 people showed up. These photos were on the social media. Somebody got them and put them online. Somebody that was not happy about this put them online. They were immediately taken down by the people that were involved in the gathering. And at first they denied that the photos were of the gathering, that they were old ones, and then after people confronted them online and said, look, we took this off your Facebook or Instagram page, wherever it was on. They said, okay, yeah, we did it. We're sorry. We shouldn't have done it because there are pictures of all these people. The government said about 60. Everybody's sitting next to each other. Nobody's wearing masks. And as I've said before, whether you agree with this or not, if you're here, you need to follow the rules. Well, in the past, people that have violated the rules, foreigners that have had some large social gatherings, have been forced to issue an apology, and that's it. Well, it looked like that was what's going to happen with this situation, but and the founder and manager, who's a Syrian national of the House of Om, was called in to the government's office, the body office, and it looked like he was going to be given another reprimand and told that if you do this again, we're going to yank your license. But immigration got involved and said he violated a number of immigration rules, as well as having been warned on all these social media sites, government sites, that if you don't follow the rules, you're going to be deported. Well, immigration snatched him, put him in the detention, the immigration detention. Here's the photo. and he's going to be deported. They're waiting for a plane. I don't know that he's going to want to be deported back to Syria. So I'm not sure how that's going to work out. He's still locked up there. He could be kept for 30 days, and after that, I don't know what's going to happen. So the government's getting irritated because locals are getting irritated, and they're complaining, and they're getting very vocal about it. And in this next item that I'm going to talk about, newspapers have started to play this up as well. So what about the next one? More ATM skimming. This case, it was not a Bulgarian, it was an Estonian, and Estonian national. He was arrested at an ATM in Denpasar, and the article starts out saying, more and more foreign nationals have been arrested for criminal activities during the COVID-19 pandemic. So, this is becoming, like I was talking about weeks ago, an issue of local people and foreigners. We all need to get on the same page. Here people are going by, they're wearing masks, social distancing, no. Haven't seen any large gatherings here. Melasti Beach is apparently open, restaurants are open. So things seem to be pretty smooth up in the north, both down the south. Anyway, back to this. So bank employees noticed some unusual activity in several bank accounts, and they alerted the police. The police did a patrol. They saw this foreign national withdrawing money, and they went to check and found that he had what's called a white card. I guess I've never heard of this white card. It's used to store data that is stolen from other people's accounts, and he was withdrawing funds. He was snatched, and they checked out his place of residence, found 48 white cards, $2 million in cash, a cell phone, a laptop, a Yamaha motorbike, his passport. The man admitted that he had been taking money from several machines, and the case is still under investigation, and of course he's being held in the meantime. So, even during the pandemic, even when people are really hurting, we still have these thieves here. Hopefully this guy will spend a lot of time in jail if he's proven guilty. Okay, so let's go into some good news after this. What is it? Good news? Good news is Melasti Beach in Bali is open. Opened up yesterday or 2 days ago. It's open for people. They have to, this is a popular beach in the Kuta area. They have to wear a mask, and when they show up, you get temperature taken. You have to have a mask. If you don't, they won't let you in. It's free of charge, and people are supposed to practice social distancing, and there are wash basins available with soap and water and hand sanitizer. And according to one of the ticket takers, same amount of people as before the pandemic have shown up for the first days of opening. So, good news for people that have been complaining about beaches not being open. It seems that they're being open in various places around the island. You just have to find out which ones are open. So, some more good news. Bali open. Okay, so we're there. Well, still no word. July 9th is is the plan, right, for opening things for locals. And Kintamani, out of the Bukati's office, the Bukati of Bali, Regency Governor, said that they are going to be requiring people to have results of COVID-19 tests, rapid tests, before entering the Kintamani tourist area, even though it's not really open yet. When it does open, now it says in the article that I was reading, it said requiring citizens. So I don't know if this is just going to be for the time that it's open for locals, and then when domestic tourism, if domestic tourism opens up in August, that wasn't really clear based on the article, which was pretty short. But restaurants are already open in the area, even though the tourist attractions aren't. So if you want to get in, you're going to have results of the COVID-19 test, a rapid test. Otherwise, it will not let you in. Bali has had a number of cases, and they're trying to deal with the situation. So if you want to go there, you're going to need the test, but that started yesterday. And if you want to just pass through, if you're driving through Kintamani, you're going to be asked for a KTP. Now it said KTP in the article, so it seems to me that they're talking about Indonesian citizens and I guess residents as well, foreign residents as well. So this is part of the new normal. There's going to be a lot of health protocols, and hotels have said that they're ready to open, 90-95% ready to open, and just waiting to see. But with the numbers that have been coming up, both here in Bali and around Indonesia, 1,000 plus a day. We're still averaging 1,000 plus a day. I don't know. There was an epidemiologist, a few epidemiologists said that Indonesia is not ready for the new normal yet. So, haven't heard any specific words. We've got, about 2 weeks before July 9th. So, let's hope for the best. If you're planning on coming, I would not plan on coming before September, definitely. I hear that some airlines are already got flights planned for the month of September. You need to be careful if you make those and make sure that you can get a refund on those if the flights are canceled, because some people have had that problem. They had flights that were planned, they booked them, and they didn't get a refund. So make sure that that's all really clear if you're going to book a ticket in advance. And so that's it. Be careful if you're on the island, and if you're planning on coming, keep a watch on some of the sites below. The Jackie Pomeroy site is a really good one. Link is down below. I do my update, once, twice a week. And there's a couple other people on the island doing some trips around. And if I can find this one, I'll do this, because a guy and a woman, they seem to be traveling around the island a lot and posting vlogs on that. And so that's it. Thanks for visiting. Be safe. Follow the regulations. And I don't care if I sound like a broken record, like some guy wrote in. People need to be reminded of that. And again, it's not just foreigners. This is locals as well. The government is still saying, look, we need to get more discipline. We do. This is locals and foreigners. Everybody on the island. You want to open. We want to be successful when it opens. We don't want to have to go back into a situation like China or Korea recently, where there's been another surge. Germany. So we want to get it right when it happens. The governors, I think, got the right idea on this. Be safe. Take care. Follow procedures. Be kind to someone.